Hi guys, welcome to Are You For Real podcast. I know this is unusual because usually Miss Cece is the one that starts off the podcast. But I have some news. I have a new co-host, the sophisticated lady herself, Miss Cece, with her new style. I think it looks wonderful.
Thank you.
When I first saw it, girl, guys, I didn't know who she was. She sent this picture. I said, who is that?
Yeah, I sent her a picture because I made a tree in my grandkids' room and I wanted her to see it. And she called me. She was like, girl, I didn't even know that was you. So here you guys, got the little look.
You know how we ladies are.
I'm glad to be back this week for another episode. And we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Still reading Michelle Obama's Becoming book. We're on chapter 11. And basically at this point, Michelle and Barack, they're together. He had went ahead and proposed to her. So they're engaged at this point. And, she's still getting over the loss of her father. So, which made her think about life is too short. Life is too short. And so she wanted to live her life based on her identity and her belief system. Okay, she got with Valerie Jarrett, and that's when her career took a turn and she started working for the Chicago government. And at that point, Barack had already started his legal career in public interest. So that's kind of like where we're at. And how we resonate with the story, the question I would ask was for Miss T, was there ever a point in your life when you felt like life was too short to settle?
That's a good question to settle. I guess, I've been here on this earth a long time. Once you grow and mature, and you have so many different experiences. So when I reached my 40s, because 41 was a turning point for me. For some reason, that's when I really was looking at the future and looked at the past of what things I had done, what things I had wanted to do and didn't do. So I took life more seriously. Because I think up to that time, I was having fun. I was just, because when I went to California, my mother had passed. And so that was devastating.
Yes.
And people were, saying a lot of negative things about me and my mother taught me well. So I just really was having fun. And I know I was still, going to church, but what they said, one foot in the world, the other foot in the church. So, but I think my 40s were the turning point for me. What about you?
I guess I would have to say maybe when my niece passed last year, it kind of hit me that I better, you can't take things for granted.
That's true.
You need to live each day like it's your last, pretty much. Don't ever think you have more time, because she was not even 30. She was approaching her 30th birthday. So that's really young.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful to be alive, but I kind of say, life is too short. So I'm trying to live it to the fullest.
That's true.
Because that was so unexpected.
Right.
Just so unexpected. So that's what life threw me a curveball to say, life is too short. Life is too short. What about you all? Leave in the comments, at what point have you ever said, life is too short? And what did that come from?
That's true. That's a good one. That's something to think about. Especially now in these times, it is short. And I always hear this lady say, enjoying your life. And that is exactly what I'm trying to do.
Yes, she is. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to a topic that I thought was really fun to think about.
Does a messy car reveal your personality. And I am a stickler. I do not like messy and dirty cars. So I've always kept my car clean, and it's a stickler for me. And so if somebody invites me, because a lot of times you're getting in a car and people got to move all of this and everything. And I know we live in our cars, but I don't really mind the messy. I do mind the dirty.
Yes.
And so when I was
filthy.
Yeah, filthy. But when I was working, I kept my car clean. I always had a bag that was attached to with the glove compartment, and I had a bag in there. And when it got full of trash or whatever, I would throw it out. So, and I've been to two cars that were really filthy in my life. One was a female, and one was a male. And one of the cars was the Uber driver. And
oh my!
And because of my vision, if I had seen how bad that car was, I would not have gotten in there. Really. And so it devastated me so bad. I forgot the guy's name. I couldn't report him. I just wanted to get out that car.
So you didn't really see until you actually got in up close.
Right.
Oh my God!
From then on, I have prayed for clean, safe, courteous drivers.
That's something.
Right.
So how this resonates with me is I saw something like on YouTube where it was he was a preacher, a pastor, and he said whenever he would promote someone, he would like surprise them with hey, take me to the store in your car, or he would show up unannounced to their house, because the way you do everything is the way you do all things. Some people, they could be the neatest person at work, but their house is not clean, so that's not really a true of yourself, a true picture of yourself, because somewhere along the line something's wrong. You have some type of characteristic that's gonna spill out or pour into your work at some point in time. Right. I don't know. Would you be in a position to be promoted based on your house and your car?
Well, I don't know, but if the pastor showed up at my house, he would not get in. I would act like I wasn't there, because unannounced, I don't care who you are. Pastor or no pastor, you show up at my house unannounced, you're not getting in. And I could be sitting there looking at you.
Bar door, and you can open the door. You're like, what are you doing here?
Right.
What are you doing at my house?
I would rather just leave it like it is. And he would not get in my house. Now the car would be a different thing, but I always kept a clean.
But he would be like the pastor said, like when he comes to your house, he'd be like, "Oh, can I use your bathroom?"
Oh, well, that's okay.
Yeah, but you got a clean house. But if a person,
right? Well, first of all, don't let him in your house if your house is dirty.
Even if he got to use the bathroom, like it's broke. Don't let him in your house.
You don't answer the door, he doesn't know you're there.
If somebody's coming to your house unannounced, it might be a promotion. So if you're not ready to open the door,
that's right. Well, you better keep your house clean. Well, you need to keep your house clean at all times, especially the front and the bathroom.
Right.
Now, for that, I make sure because the guest bathroom that I don't really use.
Right.
But I check it and I make sure it's clean.
It's always clean
when people go in there.
Yes.
Because I don't use it.
Wow.
But you still need to keep it clean and everything.
It's flawless.
Because I have been to some people's bathrooms and they were the secondary bathroom, and
right.
you knew they were the secondary bathroom. And I said, they didn't even come in here to see what it looked like. So, but that's just me, you guys. Sorry, but I'm a stickler for that. I mean, I like neat. I do like clean. I mean, I make my bed every day. I know some people don't make their beds.
Right.
My brother would not make his bed until the weekend.
Right.
So, but I was raised that way, and that's what I
don't come to your house unannounced.
Right.
I always call.
Well, but like I'm saying,
I don't go.
I'll be
out the streets. I say, hey, Miss Ward, I'm on the street, anything, but I ain't just gonna pop up. I mean, I probably could, but
right.
I don't want to.
Right. But I'm trying to tell the pastor, don't be showing up at my door. And probably not your employees' doors either.
That's funny. Okay, guys, so we have a special treat for you today. Miss T, she has a love affair with hats, and she wanted to share some of her most beautiful hats with you all today. And we just want to read a little bit about the history of hats and how it pertains to women. In the 1700s, hats became increasingly fashionable among wealthy women. Large decorated hats became popular, sometimes featuring ribbons, flowers, feathers, and even elaborate structures. In the 1800s, women's hats became an important part of everyday fashion. During the Victorian era, bonnets were especially popular. Hats were often coordinated with a woman's dress and could communicate her social standing and sophistication. In the early 1900s, hats became almost essential for fashionable women when going out in public. The hats of the 1920s, which closely framed the head, became an iconic style. The 1940s and 50s. Hats remained an important part of women's fashion. Women wore hats to church, weddings, social events, and formal occasions. Women such as Jackie Kennedy later became famous for making particular hat styles very fashionable. In the 1960s and 70s, everyday hat wearing declined as women's fashions became more casual. Hairstyles increasingly became the focal point of women's appearance. Today's hats are generally optional rather than expected. Women wear them for fashion, cultural traditions, religious observance, sun protection, special occasions, and self-expression. And for Black women, hats have an especially rich cultural history within Black communities. Church hats, sometimes called crowns, became an important form of fashion, faith, creativity, and self-expression. Black women have often used elaborate hats to celebrate special occasions and express individuality. So we're gonna go ahead and show you like some of the hats that Miss T has laid out for you all to see, and we're gonna go ahead and start with the hat that she has on right now.
Okay. And being raised in the South, we did wear hats to church, and I enjoyed them. A lot of people say they can't wear them, but it's the way you put the hat. You can wear the hat. You can wear the hat going down this way, kind of tipping it. A lot of people do that, or just wear the hat, regular. And I think anybody can wear a hat. And I know as I left the South, when I went to California, you're right, the hats kind of disappeared.
Right.
Because you were wearing you wanted these different hairstyles, and everybody was wearing different styles. And so, but I still wear my hats. And so I started this summer. I said, wait a minute, I forgot I had all these hats in my closet.
Right.
So I started wearing them when I just go out to the store or when I go to a concert. And you really need the hats here for the covering because it's so hot.
Right.
And so, to keep your head covered.
Right.
And you should wear sunglasses for your eyes.
Yes.
And so I would tell anyone, and one year we were in this club, and so I asked all the ladies to wear hats for Easter. And one lady came up and she said, I'm glad you said that because I want to wear hats, but I don't wear them because most people. I said, you can wear your hat because sometimes I could be the only person in the church wearing a hat. I don't care.
Oh wow!
Show your personality. You don't have to wait for somebody to do it. Start the trend yourself, because once you start, somebody else will say, oh, well, she wore it, well, I can wear mine. And then that Easter, every lady had a hat. They didn't go out and buy a hat. They already had the hats at home.
Right.
So we can do that. So I want to bring that trend back, especially here in Arizona. It's hot here. So you can wear a hat anywhere you want to go. So that's my little spin on that. But hey, ladies, wear your hats. And not just at Kentucky Derby, because at the Kentucky Derby they really be showing us fancy hats.
Fascinators and the big giant hats.
Yes.
Speaking of hats, let me go grab me a hat.
Okay. Yeah. So you can push it to the side, like that. Yeah. So you can wear them different ways. Like I said, anybody can wear a hat.
Yeah. This is cute. I love this one.
Yeah, that's cute. That is cute. That looks good on you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But yes, ladies, so we have plenty of them, so we're going to have some of that. Okay.
So now we're going to go ahead and get into our rapid fire. And Miss T is going to present the rapid fire today.
Okay. So my rapid fire is your local visit to the grocery store. So we all have to go. Okay, so first, paper or plastic?
Paper.
Paper. I do plastic, but I do like Trader Joe's have the best bags that you want.
Yeah, I've been taking my bags.
Oh, okay. Oh, I have
My
to. I've done
bags.
that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. But I haven't really been faithful. Express checkout or cashier?
Ooh, I go to the cashier.
I do too, because I like to talk to the person and see how they're doing.
Yeah, I know the people at my store.
And I want them to keep their jobs.
That's good. That's
At
nice.
the deli, wait in line or purchase what's already prepared. At the deli.
I go to the deli, so I'll wait in line. I get a little number.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do too.
I like to get the carved meat versus buying it in the
container that's already in.
Yeah, I know it's still kind of processed both ways, but
Right.
still I like it from the deli instead. You get more variety.
That's true. That's true. You can get what you want. Okay. Eat at the fast food place there or take it home.
I like to eat at the restaurant.
Yeah, I like to kind of do it. I've done that just by myself, sit there and kind of
Well,
people
by the
watch.
time you take it home, it gets cold. So most of the time, if I have time, I like to sit in the the restaurant area and sit down and eat. It just depends who's there. And they start coughing, I'm gone.
Okay, pick it up at the store or order online or delivery.
I like to go to the store.
I like to touch my food. I want to see
I mean,
it myself.
I like
Pick
to
it
go
out myself.
shopping. It's like,
Yeah.
this is part of, I don't get out much, so going to the grocery store for me is like a big thing.
Yeah, that's good. I do too. I like to get out. Coupons or no coupons?
Oh, girl, coupons. And the app.
Okay.
That's cute. I like it. You see yourself?
Not really.
Because it's good with the light in your face. Okay.
Okay.
It's nice.
Thank you. Put grocery cart back or not? Well, let me ask it this way. I won't put you on the spot. Do you think most people put their grocery cart back? Yes or no?
Yes. Now, I always put my cart back.
I do too, but I have come in there when they have put the cart in the parking space. I think that is so selfish.
Yes.
You know, when they
Well, they
leave it
just
there.
put it next to, they just leave it.
Yeah, well, I've had them where they put it in the parking spot itself.
Now, if I have the kids with me and the thing is too far to leave the kids,
Right.
because I can't leave, they have to keep the door open in the car. They can't be in a hot car
Right.
if I walk away. So I try to put it like, like
It's close in the front.
well, like in the front where it just depends. Like I put it in between in front of the cars, like kind of where it's not in a parking spot.
Right.
Or try to go to the nearest little island and hook it up and put it into where a tree is. I'll dump the front end and push it up in there because like I can't go too far from the car. Like if it's I try to park close when I go. I try to park close if I got the kids, so I don't have to go too far. So that's my thing. No kidnapping vans, and then try to park close to we were talking about that today, and try to park close to the return cart thing, but not next to it. No, do you park next to the cart or not next to it?
I don't like to park next to it because I don't know whether somebody come there and scratch your car. And some people, they don't care. But I've seen people come and one lady did hit my car, but she just kind of didn't dent it or anything. She hit me with the bumper, so she was pulling it.
Okay.
But I always put it back because I figure, it's, especially here when it's hot, my goodness, the people have to go get the carts and stuff, so I feel sorry for them, so yes, I put it back. And my last one is, do you use it as a family outing or would you rather go solo?
Oh God, that's a really hard question. But I would have to go with family.
I know a lot of families go, but I would solo because they picking up everything. When the kids go with you, they want a little bit of everything.
Well, the kids, they love going to the grocery store. And they help me a lot. And then I use it as a training. Like I'll say, what is that? What is this? What color is that? How many? Like, give me 3 bananas. Give me 6 oranges. So it's kind of like a learning experience. And then I try to show them things like maybe they don't know what that type of fruit or vegetable is. So
Right.
I kind of do it as a learning game because, you know, they don't know everything. So a
Right.
store has a lot of things to learn what they are. If you
Right.
think about it, it's a great place for training.
It is, and I do see a lot of families, especially because I go early on Saturday morning. I go real early, but I see families, you know, who come and they make that a family outing. So, and that's time to spend with your kids too. And like you said, it's a training.
Right, girl, you look good in that hat. Yeah, and it's just fun. And I let them scan and we do the prices, and they check the prices for me, and they help bag up. So it's just teaching them responsibility. So I like to take them if I can.
And we need to start it young, you know. And so, you know, that's the end of the rapid fire. But it's just things to really talk about with the kids, you know, show them how to keep a car clean and teach them, train them. This will train for time when you go when you're old and will not depart. So you train your child, and they will. I mean, they may depart, but they'll come back. You know, I believe in that.
Yeah, you just have to kind of trust in it, because sometimes, like for me, I'll be like, oh no. Hope they get it, but you know, we got it.
Right.
And they just babies, so they got plenty of time to remember what we say.
And they'll figure it out. You know, sometimes I think we're doing too much for them because we figured it out, and they can figure it out. You know, you know, we're sometimes think that they can't do it, but they watch.
Right.
And they will watch you, and so you do have to be careful of your actions.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
Be
covet what
very
they
careful.
see.
Yes, they do. So with that, we're glad. Hopefully, you guys learned something, or thought about something, or heard an idea or something that you wanted to talk about. And if you have any comments or suggestions or agreements or disagreements, you know, send them. We want this to be our podcast, just not Miss CC and me, but we want this to be podcast, and we want you to participate.
Yes,
You know,
we do.
Because I've been looking at a lot of podcasts, and there's one podcast I'm going to put her on blast. It is really good, and it's called Saved and Single.
What?
40 and over.
Oh wow!
And
Let's check that out.
Miss Jasmine, I really enjoy you, and I really enjoyed you and your mother.
Oh,
and
wow.
then she had another lady on with her same name, Jasmine and Jasmine. So it's been really a good podcast. So I look at a lot of podcasts. I enjoy the conversations, and you know, keep it up and please watch us.
So, is that on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my!
Mhm,
You said Jasmine?
Her name is Jasmine Mays.
I have to check that out. I'm excited about that.
It says Saved and Single.
Saved and Single. Okay, that's
Really
great.
good. So, and it's for 40s and over, and it really is a good conversation. And she said she looked up to see if there was anyone else talking about that, and there was no one up there with her.
40 and single.
40 and Saved and Single.
Saved and single.
For people 40 and over.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was a good conversation, because I remember when I was in California, and you know what I want to say about the churches, because the churches, singles is one of the largest groups that you have at your church, and a lot of you have ignored the single group. I noticed when I was going to church in California, they would have the men and women. They would have, they would have singles, but they were mostly to the singles 30 and up, 30 and down. And so, but they didn't address the singles. And so I think we had to go to the pastor. Some people went to the pastor and said, "Well, what about us?"
Right.
So, and one church I was at, we had the group 55 and over, men and women. Why separate men and women? When men and women 40 and over, you need to be men together, not 40s, a man over here and women over here. So I think that the churches need to really, and I've seen a lot of churches lately really addressing the singles. So that's something that I think that should be addressed. That's my spiel on that.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway.
Well, shouldn't they have singles for every age?
Well, and some churches do now, but when I was kind of coming up, they didn't
Only
really
for
have.
the young people.
Yeah, well, and they kind of said it was open for everybody, but the people that were in charge were young, so they weren't really geared to what we wanted to do.
Right.
You know, and so, but now we can have our own clubs and everything, and so I want to get back to a bowling club. I want to get back to a luncheon club, you know, because there's so many things that we can do. A book club, well, see, I don't do a book club because I really can't read unless I have a machine that reads for me, and so this is, you know, if it's not really large print, so I really can't get into a book club. But I guess I could because they do have audiobooks too.
Yeah, you can still participate.
Yeah, guess I could. But there's so many different things out there to do. But I just want to put that on because she was really good and I really enjoyed the conversation.
Okay.
So, okay, you know we have to have our root beer floats. We do have snacks, you guys. We do have snacks.
Cheers.
That's one thing. So, because it is so hot in Arizona. Okay, with that being said, get out of that bed, wash your face, put some clothes on, and do something. Have a good one. Bye.